right, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start first and foremost by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Klachadash. Double honors to our elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutations, and many blessings to those that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Nathaniel from the GMS Camp Atlanta, coming back into the spirit with another lesson. And I pray and hope this lesson is edifying. Now, I recently come across information about a law, and I have been looking into this new bill, this new piece of legislation that was circulating through the circuit courts throughout New York. Okay, and basically what this legislation is it's the World Health Organization imposing their will amongst the state of New York, stating that anybody that they deem is a health risk, anybody, whether it be old or young, doesn't matter, you can be quarantined. Okay, and there's no recourse whatsoever. You don't get a trial. You don't get to go to trial. You don't get to contest it in any way. You just get to go to the quarantine camps under the guise of public health risk. Okay, and in the legislation, they can do whatever they want. They can use any type of experimental drugs, experimental jabs, and they can keep you in there indefinitely. And they can take children, men, women, children, young, old. It could be anybody. They could just take your child. Now, this is going to be the first of many pieces of legislation, and it's like in that manner going across the United States. As you know, New York is normally one of the first states to implement something. New York and California, and once they implement it, it blankets across the United States. So this, and I'm gonna do a follow-up video with this, with the articles and the precepts. But in New York, they got this legislation passed. Okay, now this legislation is very draconian. Okay, because they can just say you sick. They don't have to have any actual proof. Okay, that you are sick. You see, so it's about to get really bad out here. The scriptures say the devil shall come down upon you with great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. And that's true. This devil does have a short time. His time for rulership is just about over with. Okay, so just like a candle, before it flickers out, that's when it burns the most violently. And it's going to be the same with this devil. As this devil's kingdom falls more and more, and he thinks that he's going to be able to weather the fall of this, that he's going to be okay, he's not going to escape it. All right. However, Jake, for you Jakes out there, because this bill is primarily for you. This bill is primarily for y'all. Jake is going to be the one that's filling up these camps. Especially you 2/3. All right, y'all gonna be filling up these camps, but you're gonna get some of the elect that's gonna get put in these camps too, because the scriptures say he shall cast some of you in prison, but you should be shut up 10 days. Be faithful unto death, and I'll give you a crown of life. You see, so so some of the elect may get put up in there too, but there's going to be a reasoning behind it. You're not just going to be put up in there, but it's going to be awful, man. It's going to be awful, and again, this is an unrighteous decree. Isaiah, I believe it's Isaiah 30:1. Woe to him that gives unrighteous decrees and right grievousness they describe, right grievousness that he prescribes, because these are all unrighteous decrees that this devil is putting out there, but it's for the purpose of the setup. Okay, this devil he's setting things up so that he can come down and be justified in coming down on you with this great wrath that's about to happen. Okay, I mean, I was watching a video yesterday, and the brother said, Elder Apostle Tahar had reposted. He said, This devil, he put this legislation into place, and he is going to do it. He is going to do it. All right. Now, another thing that he said was stay away from the hospitals, and I can contest to that because my father-in-law, he had went to the hospital a couple years back. He went to the hospital because he had stomach cancer, but he died of liver failure. Why did he die of liver failure? It's because they poisoned him. They poisoned the shit out of him. Okay? And they poisoned him to the point to where his liver failed before his stomach did. And his stomach was the one with the cancer. Okay? And then they make you sign an NDA, do not resuscitate, and they make you sign this paper saying that they're not liable for that, you accept the potential liability of them killing you. Okay, that there's no recourse if they kill you. So my wife's father fell victim to that very thing, where he went to one of Esau's death shacks called a hospital, and they poisoned him. Okay, they poisoned him and he died. So now when we're under the umbrella of Agenda 2030 and the WHO that's implementing all of these policies to quell the population, you best believe that they're enforcing this and they're gonna do it. Okay, because this is part of their agenda. Their agenda is to deplete the world's population. Okay, so yeah, so y'all Jakes, man, y'all gonna have to get ready. Okay, y'all think this is a game, but we hear about it. People talking about this on the internet right now, on social media, talking about how they got these camps set up, and these are what do you call it? Not labor camps, but these are camps for sick people. Okay, and they got labor camps too. They got those too, but they got these camps setting up all over the state. So yeah, the devil, man, he's about to come down with great wrath upon the people. But I say Jake actually deserved what's about to happen, because Jake just don't listen. Jake just don't listen. And don't take heed, because we've been saying these things for years, and now they're here. Okay, now they're here. Okay, the scriptures talk about how the Lord said that my word should not return unto me void. All right, so the Lord, when he prophesied about these things, when the Lord prophesied about these things and he spoke these things to his prophets, he meant that they wasn't going to come back void, that they were going to accomplish what they were sent out to accomplish. So this is about to be big. Okay, this is about to be big. This legislation that's passed in New York. Okay, and you best believe that they're about to start enforcing it very soon, because they're, those the ones that took the juice. Oh yeah, a lot of them are falling off right now. Oh, a lot of them are falling off. So you're getting all of these sicknesses that are going around, and they're unexplained, and people are dying from them. Okay, like I think over in Taiwan, between 2021 and 2023, 267,000 people died mysteriously, and they're not even talking about the people in America that have died mysteriously. There's been a complete media blackout on that. So, and then they've already started introducing a new so-called virus coming out of China. So they're already setting the stage for massive quarantine. Okay, as scriptures say, he's gonna be as a madman, sparing none, man. Okay, but also as the scriptures say, when the devil comes in like a flood, right, then the Lord shall lift up a standard. So there's going to be some that's going to have a standard lifted up on their behalf, that's going to protect them from what's going down, man. Okay, so I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Get ready. because this is about everything is about to change. Okay, one day it's gonna be business as usual, and the next day it's gonna be all hell breaking loose, and they're gonna literally be snatching people up. Okay, so you're gonna have to be faithful and get your mind ready, man. You're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna turn on people, you know, because they're gonna be fearful. You're gonna have a lot of people just doing all type of crazy stuff for food, you know. So, you know, with that, I pray this was an edifying lesson. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Next time I'm gonna say Shalom.